guys, this is Ninja Sci-Fi here. So today I'm completing the 5th dungeon in the Dark World. That's the Ice Palace. I believe it's called the Ice Palace. It doesn't really matter. It's the Ice Dungeon. And the 5th one in the Dark World. So, one of the things with this dungeon that I decided is I'm just going to start from when I get the blue mail. Because there was a lot of footage with this one, a lot of gameplay I recorded, and I just kind of had to decide I had to pick somewhere to start so that it wasn't a 30-some minute video. Actually, no, I take that back. It was a 48 minute video originally. So just because of that, I decided to start from where I got the blue mail, which shortened it way down in length. It only goes to about 24 minutes. 23 minutes of gameplay and then the opening and end credits. With that being said, I just think that is something that's there. I don't know where I was going with that. With that being said, there is the other gameplay footage, and I just had to make a choice. So I chose this. Also, I will go back and edit the description of yesterday's video and include the links that I said I would, which is the link to my Steam page, the link to the 5 games for December, that's starting Monday, and I think that's it, yeah. So, yeah, one of the special things I have been talking about doing for a while, I actually got recorded today, so that is excellent. There are exactly 2 people who know what I'm talking about, because they were part of it, and that is super exciting. Yeah, so one thing that I have asked in the recent videos is to let me know just kind of what you want to see me play. So here are the full list of games really quickly, and and that's the other thing I need to put in the description is the list of games that I said I would. But here's the full list of games with a few of them excluded. Oddworld, Munch's Oddyssee, A Link to the Past Randomizer, Unloved, Dust and Elysian Tale, Pokemon Uranium, Nuzlocke, The Impossible Quiz, The Binding of Isaac, Rebirth, Sister Location, Oddworld, Stranger's Wrath, Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey, Oddworld, Abe's Exodus, Dr. Langeskov, it's a heist game. Escape the Game Intro, This War of Mine, Atlas Reactor, Bioshock Remastered, Alien Isolation, The Walking Dead Season 2, Transistor, You Have to Win the Game, AM2R, which is another Metroid 2 remake, Chrono Trigger, Super Mario World, Mega Man Unlimited, Rainfall, The Librarian, Titan Souls, Life is Strange, Pony Island, Undertale, Pokemon FIrered, Randomizer, Nuzlocke, Journey, Pink Hour, and Pink Heaven. So, again, guys, I know I went through those quickly. Those will be in the description below. In addition, let me know. I was thinking of doing January as a Telltale month, where basically I do just all Telltale games. And that would get me through January. And I think I listed out the games I would be doing because I had to total it up, which would be The Walking Dead Season 2, Game of Thrones, Tales from the Borderlands, The Walking Dead, but only in the last few days, because I said being like a jerk to everyone and doing highlights from that. Minecraft Story Mode and The Wolf Among Us. So those games are all up. I'm thinking of doing those in January. If you want to see a particular game played, let me know in the comments below. It's not directly below me, it's a little ways below, but still, I do read the comments, I respond to comments, and I care what you have to say. So let me know in the comments below if there's a particular game you'd like to see. Since, I'm hoping tonight to release episode part, this will be 13? Part 13, yes. part 13 and 14 of this series. And I'm hoping tomorrow to release part 15 and part 16, which will be the final ones. And all the videos will be on the Zelda month playlist that I'm going to link to. And I'm going to make a mental note. Or not a mental note, I'm going to make a physical note here. In description for video, that's part 13. There's list of games. Links, and that's Steam, to December games. Also, so in December I'm going to be doing Pokemon Showdown. If anyone would like to join in on that, if anyone would like to fight me on there, feel free. Go ahead and leave me a comment down below. If you want to fight me on there, and be in the video, then by all means, go ahead. By all means, go ahead, and I will read the comment and get back to you on that. So list of games, links to December games. I'm trying to think. And I'm only going to put the links for the Steam games. So in December... You know what? Let me get through this real quick. What else did I say I was going to link? I was going to link to the playlist. Link to playlist. And that's the Zelda. And also, guys, after the fact, I'm going to slowly go back. I did this for a good number of them, but I'm going to go back after the fact and do the next part, last part type thing for each of the videos. So obviously, the one where I fight Ganon will be the final part. There will be no next part. The first one will not have a last part. So yeah. But if you want to see that, that's there. So yeah, so list of games, links to December games, link to playlist, and I think that's all. That's what I'm gonna put in the description. So, and then, so the list of December games. So my schedule, and I changed this as of yesterday. So this is going to be and so I decided to change that. I think I did. That one should be so Mondays will be Oddworld, Munch's Oddyssee. Tuesdays will be Pokemon FIrered, Randomizer, and Nuzlocke. Wednesdays will be Sister Location. If I finish that within December, it'll be Unloved. Thursdays will be the Impossible Plays / Binding of Isaac, Rebirth, and Fridays will be Pokemon Showdown. Shoot. No, wait, sorry. Yeah, no, that's what I'll do. I was thinking about switching out Tuesdays Pokemon FireRed, Randomizer, Nuzlocke for Dust and Elysian Tale, but I will save that for another time. So that's December's schedule. And then, let me know in the comments below what you think of January as, like, Telltale month. Telltale Games month. I would love to do that, but obviously, a lot of them are story heavy and they're longer episodes, which means it's more to watch. So I will leave it up to you guys. If you guys want to see, a lot of Telltale games, then by all means, I'll go through and do Telltale games in January. And it's easier on me because I don't edit Telltale games when I do the games, and that's just because it is heavy story heavy, so I don't want to cut out any of the story. And I don't want to cut out any of the walking around and going from place to place because I try to keep that at a minimum anyway. And it's not really interesting to see all cutscenes. So, yeah. So my experience with A Link to the Past so far has been really good. I love the music and the gameplay and all that. But what I'm gonna do is today I'm gonna try to release 4 and 5. No, 5 and 6, which are parts 13 and 14, and then I'm gonna try to release 15 and 16 tomorrow, which will be the final parts. So that as of Monday, I can start doing the schedule I just listed off, which is a cool thing. Also, let me get your opinion about something. Would you all rather me keep doing these videos where I do my face here after the fact, because at the moment I don't have a way to do it while I'm recording these games, or would you rather me record? So basically, or would you rather me record audio while I'm doing it? In other words, would you rather I do audio and at the time and get that honest reaction, or would you rather me do this kind of commentary afterwards? So I'll leave that one up to you. Because I do want to get your opinion. I started off doing my microphone and recording it only when I was doing stuff originally, but I don't know what you guys want. Maybe you guys want me to just do my voice so you can get the honest reaction. Maybe you guys want me to do the video here so that you can see me every day. That's up to you. So anyway, I mean, if you've got this game, going back to what I was saying, with A Link to the Past, if you've got this game or you know someone who has this game, and you or them have a Super Nintendo, you should definitely play it. Otherwise, it's worth doing an emulator and getting a ROM of it, because this game is absolutely fantastic. I haven't played a lot of Zelda games. I've only played 3. I played Four Swords Anniversary Edition, I played this one, and I played the original Legend of Zelda. And honestly, I absolutely love this one. I seem to recall Four Swords as being pretty fun as well. But this one was just very fun, very interesting. And I like the fact that it's like, okay, it's open world. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, it's open world, but it points you to where to go, so what's the point of it being open world? It's just that there is a lot of space that is not just a designated space for a dungeon. You enter the dungeons and go into the dungeons and do things, and yes, it points it out on the map, but if I'm being completely honest, I would much rather have it point out to me every single dungeon in the game than have it be the first Legend of Zelda where, frankly, I got lost because they don't give you any direction whatsoever. And that was really frustrating for me because I just felt kind of hopeless, helpless and lost. And that was not fun. And that's part of why I stopped it. I had a good time with what I played, but frankly, I got a lot more joy and fun out of it when I used to walk through. And I know it's supposed to be, oh, you know, this is adventuring and it's what it's like to go on an adventure. But with an adventure, you usually have a destination in mind. Maybe you don't have an exact idea of where you're going in terms of direction-wise, so maybe you don't know that it's up, left, up, or whatever. But you probably do have an idea of, okay, I'm heading to the cave by the stream. Because I think I saw one, because I saw one there, and I'm curious what's in it. And, you know, The Legend of Zelda is just, in my opinion, for me personally, it's just a little too open-ended. Whereas this one, yes, it sets a path, but let me think about this. You can do Dungeon 4. You can do Dungeon 1. If you're following along in game, when you get to the Dark World, you can do Dungeon 1, 4, 1, 4. You can't really do 5. You can't. You need a special thing. 6 you can't. 7 you can't. Okay. No, you really can't. 2. You can do 4. You can do 4. 1, 4, 2. I already said 4. I meant 2 what I was thinking about. 1, 4, 2, and part of 3. But you can do 1, 2, and 4 pretty much in their entirety when you get into the Dark World, as long as you got the Zora flippers. That's the key thing for Dungeon 2. And that was the one thing I had to look up. But to be fair, like, if you explore the entire place that's there, you'll just eventually run out of places, so it's gotta be somewhere. And, I mean, I just didn't think to look there, because I didn't even know there was a rock right by the witch's hut that you could lift up and throw and all that. So I was just like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, this is okay. But, I mean, if I had truly given it some time, I probably would have been able to find it. I just wanted to get this series done in a reasonable amount of time. I was hoping to have it done in November, but okay. Whatever, I suppose. I got it done, so... but what I like is that each dungeon gives you an item that'll help you in the next dungeon. You don't necessarily need it to complete the dungeon, and some of them will even go so far as to give you an item that'll help you through your current dungeon, or is required to finish the current dungeon, but can help outside of that. What I like is that A Link to the Past emphasized using items outside of their dungeons. So, for example, the hookshot has a number of uses outside of the dungeon. It's meant for it. You can go across the bridge on Death Mountain. You can go ahead and hit enemies and attack enemies. You can stun certain enemies and then kill them with your sword. There are so many things you can do. And it's really good. It's really good design. What I do like is that, like, the bosses they kind of prepare you, or I mean, the bosses are kind of different for, like, some of them are similar to earlier ones, but they're different in some way. Each boss is unique and requires a unique strategy. Looking back on it, I really shouldn't have had to use 2 fairies on this one. Oh, but what I was saying, like, the fire rod also, it helps you with a number of enemies in this dungeon, but it also will attack enemies in the overworld. You know, it can light torches in the overworld when you're not in dungeons, and that's a thing that's required sometimes, but it's helpful. Anyway, I've been talking long enough. This is the end of the video, basically, so thank you guys so much for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. I will put those things in the description of this video, not the video I said. I'm sorry. My bad. So, guys, as always, have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching these videos. I know that 20 minutes is a little lengthy, but, you know, if you stick through it, thank you so much. It means the world to me. I cannot thank you enough. So, with that, guys, you know, I really enjoyed playing this series. I have finished it at this point. I finished it a while ago, but not a while ago, but I finished it, and it was a great time playing through it. I absolutely loved it. So, thank you so much, guys. As always, I'm Ninja Sci-Fi. Have a fantastic day. And that special project I talked about, I'll work on it, edit it, and get it up as soon as possible. I'm not going to promise any particular date. But have a good day or night. Keep an eye out for that. I'll post those things in the description. See you next video. Bye-bye.